In this video, I will be sharing highlights of how I squeezed in just one more tomato plant. These Sweet 100 tomato trusses cascaded down the steps that I utilized as a solar bank or heat sink to extend out their growing season. I also took full advantage of how malleable, flexible, and bendy these Sweet 100 tomatoes are, making training them within a small space garden a breeze, without damaging or scarring their supple, thin stems. Yet, even another reason for us to love Sweet 100 tomatoes. As if we really needed another reason. Ready? But first. September 1st out today. I'm out here doing a harvest. Got lots of Sweet 100s. I wanted you to see this truss real quick. Isn't that beautiful? I love how malleable Sweet 100s are. Today is September 22nd, 2024. And I just want you to see what I've done with the Sweet 100s this season. These vines are long, they're pretty thin, and they are very malleable. You can see that I have twisted and trained these around this fencing here. Because if you notice, these are very tall tomato cages, and they're coming all the way down here. So these are sprawlers. Okay, so I have been out here doing some harvesting because it is September 30th. You can see some of my harvest bowl here. But now we have a really nice, clear view of how these Sweet 100s look. How they are actually intertwined in this fence, the stair fencing I should say, and just how easy they are to come in here and to harvest. Look at that. They're so good and sweet. One of the many things to love about them. Want to know what else I love about Sweet 100s? Besides, they're super tiny, super sweet. You get a lot of harvest. It doesn't take them long at all to ripen. Therefore, out here in September, this is the only one I'm going to leave because it is in a nice cubby hole with 2 solar heat banks. The concrete, and then the concrete on the steps. It is in a perfect little cubby. And since there's not a big long turnaround time, I can kind of let these keep going for a couple more weeks. Kind of feel it out. I feel very comfortable with these little ones doing this. Remember, at night, after it goes down to 55 degrees at night, these tomatoes really stop producing. They will continue to ripen. It's October 27th today, and look at this. We have had a pretty sizable frost, and you can see how this over here has been dying off. However, look at our tomatoes around this solar bank. But I need to come out here and pick them and be done with them because they are not going to survive for much longer. Alright, so I did measure this. This is 2.5 feet tall. From this post to this post is 4 feet tall. So let's go ahead and let's say that this sprawler is about 5 feet tall. It is October 29th today, and I am going to finish up and harvest everything, and I am going to cut all of these vines that I have lovingly weaved in my fencing here. If you notice, we've had a couple frosts. I showed you that. the leaves look pretty good because of this solar bank that they're around. They're laying right on it. And I also, the last couple of weeks, I just didn't trim anything so it would have a nice added insulation of the foliage, giving it some coverage. Okay, so before I tear these down, a couple of things I want you to know. There are 2 plants, 2 stems, 2 original vines down here, but you can see how they will split off and make multiple shoots. I am also going to bury this compost in place once I take it out, and then I will put the rocks on top, and I'm going to let the worms do their thing over the winter. I'm really sad to see this go. I've enjoyed having this almost up until November, so I should be able to probably have a few of these in the Thanksgiving Day salad as they slowly start to ripen for me in the house. Using your railing, I just love it. I love being able to use everything to my disposal here. Look at what a difference just cutting off 4 of these tops made. Look at that. Look at how productive this little area right here is. Oh, look at this. Wonderful. Wonderful. If you have not tried these, you absolutely should. This is what I've picked so far, and I've clustered them around where the bigger clusters are. I'm going to go around here, and I'm going to prune that area so we can get a better look. Okay, here's a better look on this side. You can see where I've got a lot of clustering still on this side. I have been enjoying picking these off and eating these, and Simone over here has been eating some catnip. All right, here's our 2 clusters. I'm just cutting this as I weaved it. Small little segments will get it done. Here's my pile that I'll compost. See how big these trusses are. I did count this one. There was 25 spots for tomato on it. All right, and this is it. This was the last of my summer garden. So sad to see it go. I'm gonna put the cages away. I'm gonna put this on the compost pile. Here's the final harvest, but I'm gonna take it in and show you that. I'm gonna bury this compost here. I'm gonna put the rocks on top. I'm gonna disconnect all of the hoses because I'm done. It has been 1 week and 1 day since I tore these down. And look at this gorgeous plate. Sometimes I forget what I actually have under the cabinet. This gorgeous Mediterranean. I love these colors together. But look at these gorgeous Sweet 100s. Probably not going to have any for Thanksgiving. Also thought you might like to see how small these Sweet 100s really are compared to a US dime, quarter, and penny, and what I think might be a universal key. So you, outside of the US, comment and let me know, are these pretty much what your keys look like? I'm gonna go ahead and I am gonna enjoy this salad here. Look at the interior, juicy, thin skin. If you have not tried these, you absolutely should. Fried chicken salad with some eggs that I just poached. Put sea salt and pepper on the top. If you don't feel like peeling, that is the ticket. Thank you so much for watching, and I invite you again to subscribe, as I have been gardening for over 40 years and have a lot to teach, show, grow, review, experiment with, and my favorite, a specific variety everything deep dive. So let's try new things together, mix it up, and have a glorious day.